Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Tim, and happy Indie Freeze Dog. Today I bring you an amazing game from Crazy Viking Studios and Adult Swim Games, Volgarr the Viking. I'm gonna actually hit the pause menu real quick because there's actually no menu unless you do that. Hey everybody, my name is Tim, and welcome to another Indie Friday here. I'm going to be taking a look at Volgarr the Viking today, as I just said, and it's a hardcore 2D platformer that came out in September of this year. It is amazing, but let me tell you something, folks. It is hard. It is merciless. This game cares not for your tears and anguish. It only wants your skill and, you know, the blood of its enemies. But this is Volgarr the Viking, and it feels wonderful. I'm actually playing the game on my 360 pad today because, well, I can, and it feels wonderful when you do so. But as I want to do, let's take a look at the options menu here. As you can see, you could pick the various controls here. There's full keyboard customization and actually 2 sets of input, so it does both the stick and the D-pad, as well as having primary and alternate jump and attack buttons and look ahead buttons and pause, so on and so forth. As well as being able to alternately input, say if you want to do up and attack as the right shoulder button, which is a button that isn't in use right now, you can do that too. It also has, of course, a rumble feature, which is rather nice for a PC game. You know, it's not something that you see very often. As far as graphics go, you can choose to play full screen, which I'm not going to mess with that one because it might mess with my recording here. But you can choose the either default resolution or a specific one if you want to. The windowed mode, you can choose the resolution for that. Full color 32-bit or low color 16-bit. This is interesting, though. You can choose whether to have it pixelated or bilinear and smooth, and quite frankly this feels like I need to wear a pair of glasses, so I'm gonna leave it on pixelated because I don't know, I like the crispness, I like the sharpness, like my cheese sharp. And so with the triple buffering here, enabled on full screen, yada yada yada, graphics engine, you can set it back to an old DirectX 7 engine, make it look more realistic, or excuse me, authentic to an old version of the game. But of course, for the purposes of the video, we're gonna go with default settings. You can set specifically the sound effects and music volume. I mean, what more do you expect there? The music in this game is actually fantastic, so I totally recommend leaving it at least mostly hearable. And so you can also choose, interestingly enough, to have the speedrun hub up at all times, or it by default appears in the pause menu once you actually get away from the start screen here. You can choose to have it have no loading screens, which is an interesting option. You notice that the beginning loading part was a little bit longer than you would expect for a game like this, but it was actually because it was loading probably the entire game, or at least most of it at once. And it says it has high RAM use, but I have pretty decent sized RAM. This game actually only takes a very minimal set of specs. It's like 1 GB of RAM and 200 megs of memory for the actual game, and I mean, look it up. It's really, really nice to be able to play on like a laptop when you take it somewhere. You can also toggle whether you look ahead or if you want to just look ahead and then have it drift back, and ignore leaderboard errors, which you know, apparently happen. And so Volgarr the Viking controls very much like a Super Ghouls and Ghosts style game where committed jumping. Once you move, you can't turn back. Well, I mean, you can turn around, but you can't change momentum. You have a basic attack. You also have a spear that you can throw at all times, which, as you just saw there, fillets your enemy nicely, and also sticks into walls. Interestingly enough, because Volgarr the Viking is just so hulkingly strong, if you throw it while you're up against the wall, it's just gonna break. And that will actually come in. There you go. Stand back. Yeah. Thanks, game. Explaining that. And I really love that this game is also, come on, don't tell me that. Let me figure it out. I was just about to say the game lets me figure it out, but you know, can't be perfect in every way. At any rate, so as we go through here, these monsters are always going to keep coming as long as you're in this beginning part, and it's a good chance to show that A, they can't hit downward, and they're always going to stop outside of range. And so it's nice to be able to just thwack them away. You can pick up this treasure, which acts as one leaderboard marker, as well as the time playing, which now you can see there in the bottom corner. But as you go through, you collect various power-ups in the chest that not only in the case of the first chest that I got, actually gave me the ability to charge my spears, and I think it does like double or maybe even triple damage when it hits an enemy, and will actually pierce through multiple of them. Take a spear. And so as you go through, you end up facing a whole bunch of different kind of enemies that each present a specific yet very familiar kind of challenge as you go through. These snakes will bite at your legs, so you can't block them with your shield unless you're ducking. These flowers over here. Come on, trigger. There we go. Shoot out projectiles in a predictable pattern. Ooh, hey, there's a ledge over there. I wonder if I can. Yes, I can. You know, the game feels very familiar, and yet it is incredibly challenging once you get, when you reach a point that you haven't kind of been through before. But once you figure out the challenges, you begin to feel like a big, oh, really? Damn it. You begin to feel like a big badass by the time you can just make the run through without getting hit once, which I was totally doing before I hit the record button, but you know, the pressure. Take my spear. Oh. Alright, so now I should get a helmet back, when before I should have gotten a flamey sword, but hopefully I'll hold out until the next chest and show you the flamey sword then, because yeah, it's rather nice. At any rate, I can block this guy's projectiles by not hitting anything, and you can block any projectiles the same way. Yeah. And it's a game better served taking your time as you go through it. Kind of learning the challenges that they're going to throw at you. And my favorite way to actually play this is zoomed out. Not only do the pixels actually look a lot nicer, kind of a little bit far back and crisper, you know, but you're able to see a little bit further ahead to the challenges that are coming. Yeah. And it's a little bit easier to take them out beforehand. Like so. And see, you know, like seeing those spears down at the bottom to know that I couldn't just come up against the wall. Alright. By the power of flame sword! Actually, interestingly enough, that's not a random joke. That's the name of the achievement that you get for finding this thing, because the game doesn't really expect you to get to, this far. And the game is kind of a dick that way. And it's wonderful, you know? It's really, really nice to have a game that gives you an amazing challenge and isn't afraid to throw you into a new situation after letting you get acquainted with the mechanics a little bit. It feels very organic as you go through it. Yeah. And quite frankly, it's one of my favorite games that's come out in quite some time. I don't know what took me so long to make this video. But, yeah. Come on. Oh, God. You learn as you go through that you can do things like that, and they'll keep you safe. Oh, I need to get there. And then I'm going to not quite jump through that top spear. And, ah, damn it. Mistimed it. And thwack him with my stick. I said thwack him with my stick. Yeah. Come on. God, these things take so much. There we go. And hopefully I'll get my flaming sword. Oh, no, I'll get the helmet back. Damn it. Fine. Whatever. Jump. And thwack. Oh, damn it. I was probably supposed to do my little spinny move there, but lessons learned. And that's part of the fun of playing this game. It's making the mistakes, and because the actual gameplay is so tight, and the way that the controls maneuver, it feels so good. When you mess up, you don't feel like it's because the game screwed you over somehow. It's because you messed up. It's because you mistimed a button press, or, you know, got up before you were supposed to, or forgot to block like that. Damn it. Like so. And there we go, I'm safe. Whew, whew. But this game is absolutely not afraid to challenge you. And it's wonderful. Take that, bee. Take my spear, bee. Yeah, buddy. And it makes, like I said, it does a really great job between the music and the atmosphere and the variety of enemies that you have to remember how to take out, and eventually re-encounter different kind of scenarios that make you have to rethink the way the mechanics work together, and it really does a great job of making you feel like a total badass when you figure it out, you know? Yeah. Okay. So I'm getting pretty close to as far as I've ever gotten. So, this should be very entertaining for the purposes of this video. Because I found out the hard way earlier that having your shield on this side doesn't actually block the arrows, I don't think. Unless I just missed the hitbox or something. But it didn't seem to help. Take it. Take my sword. Okay. I need to get through this area very quickly before... Ah, damn it. Before those lizards have a chance to catch up to me. Because that's gonna hurt. And then that's gonna... Come on. Yeah. And there we go. Take it. Whew. And I can at least get a wooden shield back. Interestingly enough, a wooden shield does actually break. Duck. Ow, damn it. Yeah. And of course it does get lost if you happen to get hit. And if you have no shield and you're just left with your sword, then, well, Mr. Barbarian, you are just boned. Because this is about to get much more difficult than it should be. Yeah. Okay, let's give myself a little bit of cover here. Okay. Yeah. I've at least sort of blocked off maybe one or two of those projectiles. This is officially as far as I've ever gone. So this is gonna... Aha! Aha, Volgarr. I see your game. And I like it. Fantastic. Also, I appreciate the fact that this thunderous Viking totally just stomps the ground when he falls. Where did that spike trap come from? Damn it. That's what I get for not paying attention. I was sitting there trying to make a point, and I looked over and didn't see that arrow trap. Damn it. Alright. So, I'll get a metal shield here, which will replace the wooden one and won't break. And also gives me the ability to charge my spears. Which are both handy. Jump. Jump. Throw. Crap. Throw. Nice. I don't know. Like I said earlier, the game just feels wonderful, and it makes sense to someone who has played so many of these kinds of games before, and it feels very much like the people who made this game over at Crazy Viking Studios really just love this kind of game, and they spent a lot of time crafting together something that just works. I mean, that's the beautiful part about this. It doesn't try hard to get your attention and be awesome. It just is. And I love it. I don't know. Even when you die, even when you utterly fail because you lose one piece of gear and then you're like, oh god, you turn around, you lose another piece of gear, oh god, and then suddenly you're dead. You don't feel disparaged from trying again. You just feel like, well, that's a Viking's life. Gotta get back up and murder. Like so. Take my spear. Ah, damn it. Ooh. Whew. Thank goodness for that swirling attack. That saved my butt. And my butt needed saving there. Okay, so there's a bee. And duck. Ah, damn it. Wrong way. Ah. Okay. Alright. Interestingly enough, the combat roll is very useful because it will dodge through enemies. Yeah, I don't think it'll dodge attacks. I haven't really tried it, and quite frankly, getting this far, I don't want to try it. But I believe it does dodge through enemies without damaging you, so... Nuts. So, it's good to be able to, like, if you're trapped in a situation, you know, there are 4 or 5 guys on one side or the other who hasn't been there, bow chicka bam wow, and you can just combat roll out of the way, slicey slicey, and all of a sudden you're good to go. Avoided that spike trap, thankfully. There's gold down there, and I really want it, but I have a feeling it's going to be rather difficult to find. And, alright. Whew. Give me my helmet. So now that I've got my Spear of Magic helmet, boink. Jump over the fur. Okay. Whew. Oh, God. I have to be very careful here. I have no idea what's... Oh, wait, I can zoom out. Duh. I keep forgetting that. I enjoy all of the mechanics of this game and the way it plays together. I don't know if you can tell. Maybe by the fact that I've just said it over and over and over again. Okay. And so now we get to probably my favorite part. Just giant screen filling boss. Ah, damn it. That will hurt a lot. Yeah. Okay. And so apparently, I wonder. Game mechanics say I have to get to the top. So, nice. Oh, damn it. Okay. So I have to get there and get out of the way. Oh, damn it. Before I can... I need to be able to dodge out of the way of that wave. Okay, what if I do this? And then just immediately jump up here. Okay, that worked a little better. So I'll need to remember that for next time. Because I don't know that I'm gonna be able to beat this in one go, but I'm certainly gonna do the best that I can. Take it. Yeah. Damn it. Freaking lizard, why didn't you just walk off the edge like you were supposed to? I have to start all the way back here. Damn it. Well. And we're back. Yeah. Round 2, giant lizard. Yeah. I'm hoping giant lizard, ogre thing. You're going down, son. I got you numbered this time. I know exactly how to beat you. Yeah. I got like 5 or 6 hits in before the first other lizard even showed up. Oh, you're totally toast. All right. I'm gonna wait for this one. Yeah. Let's go in. Destroy. Maim. Get out. Woo. Yeah, buddy. Now that I figured out your tactics, you're not so tough. Yeah, I sliced his freaking head off. Oh, that was beautiful. Oh, that was absolutely beautiful. It took me 16 minutes to do that, ladies and gentlemen, according to the game. And, I believe it. That was intense. Whew. And it felt, give me all the treasures. Nom, 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 nom. Yeah, buddy. Where am I? We got some runes up here. A woman with wings on her back and her head. And of course, she's holding some sort of cistern by a rope. I guess this will be explained later on, I imagine. But I do know that what I probably won't have time to show you here is that there are 7 different worlds. There are around 30 different maps to explore and go through. I will not submit data to the leaderboard for now. And just so many different traps, enemies, giant bosses to play. It's multi-path, has many different endings to it, depending on various collectibles that you get. So I imagine that the home screen that I just saw has something to do with that, and my treasure hoard as a giant Viking. You guys, go buy this game. It's available for 11 more hours as of the release of this video, for sale on Steam for like $5.99, I believe. So ridiculously cheap. Go pick this up. Go support games like this that support people like me. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, and as always, we'll see you next time.